Hey Karen, how are you feeling? You want to talk on video?
Can you hear me?
Yep. Can you hear me?
Yes. How are you?
I'm pretty good.
We're ready. We
Doing?
haven't left our home yet,
What's
but
that?
we haven't left our home yet, but we're ready.
Are you
We've
gonna
packed
stay?
all the,
Are you gonna stay in South Florida?
we were gonna go to Tampa. We were gonna leave this morning, but first of all, my transmission died this morning. So I kind of took it as a sign, and my sister's pregnant, so I kind of was having doubts about leaving anyway, so that helped me decide.
So you're gonna stay at her house?
Yeah. She lives farther inland. Our area was evacuated, so we're just finishing like picking up and putting up shutters next door and things like that. So, unfortunately, I don't have shutters for my house, but c'est la vie.
You feeling ready?
I do. I think once I decided to stay, it was okay, you know? Like the uncertainty of whether I should stay, I should go, like what the right thing to do was, that was quite difficult. And I had so many families going through the same thing with small children. So, talking to them and trying to like figure out what the hell to do, that was pretty frustrating. But but now, like after having decided, and most of the people I know, including um, Emmy, and they all decided to like whether they were gonna stay or go, and now it just seems like we just have to sit around and wait.
Right. And so much of it is on the consciousness level, right?
Right. So
Breathing. Breathing is essential.
yes, a lot of breathing as everybody's freaking out around you for sure.
Yeah, so like you feel the consciousness of the people around you, right? You feel like the anxiety level and the stress
Yeah,
level.
yeah, it's pretty difficult. I mean, today wasn't as bad, but yesterday, like even driving down the street, because every gas station has a line, people would stop and you could hear the yelling from the inside of your car. They were fighting over people butting in line, or I don't even know what they were fighting about, but like Publix, there was fighting. There was fight like gas stations. So it's hard to like when you're already stressed out over trying to make this decision of whether to stay or go. It was really hard to like stay calm with everybody like kind of like nervous energy around you. Not to mention that also like on Facebook, I like a lot of people were posting like thanks for the concern, but try not to be as concerned because people were being like giving more advice than some people could handle. I can't say that that was my case, but some of my friends were like getting overwhelmed with people telling them that they needed to go, that it was a bad idea to stay, that it was too dangerous. So, yeah, the stress level was just kind of crazy.
It hasn't even happened yet.
Exactly. It's been a whole week of stress and it hasn't even happened yet. Since Monday. On Monday morning at 8 o'clock in the morning, I went to get water because I had to open my business and Publix was sold out. And since that day, it's been like nonstop. So, pretty crazy.
Pretty crazy. It's really easy to like get caught in the. Of course, it's good to be prepared, but at the same time, it's really easy to get caught in the ideas of like, what if this happens, and then I'll make that happen, and I'll make this happen, and I'll make that happen, right?
Exactly.
But at the same time, you have to like, it's really important to come back to the present moment and be like, well, what's actually happening? You know?
Yeah, but I have to say that it was really difficult to do that in this scenario because this is a scenario that you have to prepare for the future.
Yeah,
So how
it's the
do you
most,
stay in
it's
the now?
probably the most difficult.
Like there's really no choice here. Like if we are not vigilant of what's happening, then we might die, or our kids might die. So therefore, how do you stay in the moment? How do you stay in the now and not freak out?
Mm-hmm. Well, I think
I
one of the most important things is to realize that freaking out's not going to help things. It's going to make things worse,
for sure.
right? So the more you can be present, the more you're able to be responsive to what's happening in the moment, and the best that is for yourself and everyone around you and everyone that you care about and everyone that you know is in your presence and even
Yeah,
not in your presence.
right.
And yeah, it's like the present moment is always where the intelligence lies, right? So it's like when you're present, you can tune into what's happening and you're able to respond, in a conscious way.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
Luckily, I did find like a lot of people in the feed were also trying to be proactive and trying to calm people down, and that was helpful because it kind of like would bring my mind back to the now instead of panic stage. So oddly enough, as weird and stressful as Facebook can be, I feel like in this situation it's helped a lot because I've been able to like connect with people that have the same vibe and are going through similar things and have little kids and are trying to like figure out whether to leave or not. So that has been so helpful as opposed to just the people in my general area that are stressed out.
Yeah, Facebook's a tool, it can be used in really positive ways or really dumb ways that waste time and energy.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Very
So
true.
we're using it in a positive way right now.
Yeah. Now I do have to say I would have rather been on your retreat than be here stuck in this. You
Right.
know. Emmy almost ended up driving by you anyways. She right now I think she's in the Tampa area, but she almost drove up to Tennessee because her plans changed. The people she was gonna stay with ended up leaving,
Mm.
so she had nowhere to go.
Well, we'll have a great retreat next month.
Yeah, for sure. Looking forward to that.
I think the other thing is like to really look at um, positives that can come through experiences like this. So yeah, like it can when people get caught up in like anxiety and stress, it can create um, fighting, as you say, at the gas station or at Publix, the grocery store. But it also, so often these are spaces that like tighten bonds between people and between community and make people, yeah, more connected and closer to each other.
For sure. Of course, because like neighbors are helping each other to put up shutters and do things like
Yeah.
that. Yeah, absolutely.
So it's like I think it's important to like be aware that it doesn't have to be this like horrible, terrible experience. It can be something that, um, like I said, brings people closer together, and also like you recognize like what's really important.
Oh,
And
yeah, well, definitely that packing the house. I mean, I said it this morning. We started having to pack the house with the mindset of not being able to see any of our stuff ever again. And I have a small house. I don't have that much stuff, not a lot of clutter. But just like having to like talk to the kids, and I'm like, listen, whatever you take might be it. Like everything might be gone when we come back. So you have to take like the important things. So we pretty much packed our life into this tiny little car because my transmission broke. And that's all we have. So hopefully that stuff survives. But that was totally strange. That was a very unique experience, I have to say.
And you have each other.
Yes, of course. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now,
I think that's the thing.
yeah, of course. Like I'm still worried that having decided to stay. I'm a mom. I'm responsible for them. That's kind of rough.
Right.
Like I have the decision. So if anything were to happen, definitely my fault. So.
Mm-hmm. Where will you guys be in the house during the hurricane?
Well, my sister has storm-proof windows, and we put shutters on some of the windows. She does have a hallway in the middle of the house, so that's like our backup area if things get really, really bad. The hurricane just keeps moving from left to right, so we don't even know where it's gonna hit.
Yeah.
So maybe her house is gonna be great, maybe it's not. I have no idea. So we will see. But I am happy that I stayed because she's 34 weeks along, and it's just her and her husband, so I feel like I can contribute by staying with her.
Yeah. Yeah, you gotta do what feels right inside. Like you said, like no one else can really tell you what that is.
True.
I mean, they can, but doesn't mean it's true.
They can try. They can give advice.
Yeah.
But yeah, you have to do whatever is right for you.
Mm-hmm.
So we made our decision. We'll see if it was the right one. We have no choice now. So the roads are packed.
Yeah, the roads are packed. Yeah. One moment at a time.
Right.
Is it exciting at all?
Exciting?
Yeah.
Not yet.
Okay.
Maybe
soon.
after.
Maybe
after when it's over and we're like, yay, we survived. Maybe then. Right now, I don't know if it's exciting.
Okay.
Not to mention that everybody, like, it's a ghost town outside. Like, there's no people. Everybody's, like, hiding in their homes. Even though there's still, like, 24 hours till it hits us. But everybody's kind of, like, in hermit mode. So, yeah.
So it's supposed to hit tomorrow night?
We're supposed to start feeling the effects tomorrow night, yeah. But it's been a long week because, we've been preparing for so long. It seems like forever.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe that's why everybody's so stressed out, because it's like they're kind of over it by now.
Yeah.
It's too much, especially for kids, having nothing to do for a whole week. Too much.
They haven't been in school?
They close schools on some on Wednesday and some on Thursday. So they got school Monday and Tuesday.
Just to help people like get ready, to have more time to get ready?
Exactly. Yeah. There's a lot of, we've been putting up shutters since Wednesday because we had, everybody gets together and you help different homes. So we started on Wednesday. We still were picking up stuff today. There can't be any debris outside. All the windows have to be, shuttered up. The food is an issue, gas, making lines for gas. There's just so many things to do, so preparing takes a long time.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why. And then after is the pickup, of course, which takes another week.
Mm.
Well, that's if we're lucky, of course. I take
So
it you've never.
What?
I take it you've never been through a hurricane since you were in North Carolina.
No, no. I think there was some little, maybe like a level 1 or something, or some minor thing, but no, nothing like, definitely nothing like that they're talking about this weekend.
Right.
Yeah. Do you have any other advice for people?
Advice.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I think this has been a learning experience for me, so I don't know if I could give advice per se. I
Mm-hmm.
do find that having connected with so many people that are in my situation has helped. You know, just
Mm-hmm.
like simple like messages back and forth has been like like a support, emotional support, I would say. And
Mm-hmm.
and seeing that people are actually, you know, like even though like you drive down the street and you see all the fighting, just knowing that there's people out there that's actually like helping each other and like working as a team,
Yeah.
that's it kind of keeps you sane, you know.
Yeah. And having like a conscious community online to connect with,
Exactly,
really
for sure.
helpful. Yeah.
So I'm ready. I'll let you know how it goes.
Cool. Thanks for coming on.
Bye.
Well, you're not we've had other guests, but you're the first like spontaneous spontaneous
And
guest.
now I get it.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Nice
All right,
talking to you.
Karen, keep in touch. Let us know how it goes, all right? I'll be in
I
touch with you
will.
throughout the weekend.
All
Okay.
right.
Sending you
Bye.
lots of
Have a
love.
good day.
So let's send a little prayer slash meditation out to anyone who's feeling a sense of anxiety or worry or stress right now. Pay attention to the breath. Slow, deep breaths wherever you are. Just tuning in to the stillness inside, the silence, the spaciousness that transcends every thought, every feeling, every sensation, every experience that arises or falls, that comes or goes, any and every storm that arises and falls. Recognizing this essence as our very being, as who and what we are, transcends the temporary circumstances. Recognizing that we're always whole, we're always at home. We're always at the still point of creation. We're always connected and at one with all that is, trusting whatever arises is an opportunity for the evolution of our consciousness, the opportunity for growth, the opportunity for expansion, the opportunity to learn to love more deeply, to live more fully and completely with our hearts, to trust, to be vulnerable, to be courageous, to be strong, to be the embodiment and essence of love, to deepen in a sense of community, family, friendship, and may we allow whatever circumstances arise over the next few days to deepen us in these bonds and these values, in these truths, and in the truth of who and what we are. May we support each other in that, inspire each other in that, and remind each other of that, and reflect that back to each other in each and every moment. Lean on each other, take care of each other, be present for each other, recognizing that the other and every other is a reflection the one and only self, which is the essence of what we are. Let's stay in touch here, support anyone who needs support however you can, whether it's in a spiritual way or an emotional way or a psychological way or a practical way or a physical way or a monetary way, whatever means there is to support each other. Love and appreciate you all so much, and see you in the next now.